In this video, I will be telling you some of the high income earning skills which you can learn that and then you can start earning a high good amount of income which helps you to buy the things that you dream in your life. Also at the end of the video, I will be telling you some of the platforms that you can learn these kind of skills for free. So the skills that I'm going to suggest to you are one of the high demand skills in the market right now. So coming to the first skill we are going to talk about is I know you might be very much familiar with that. Most of the people are very much familiar with that. Yeah, we are going to talk about content creation. The reason I decided to talk about content creation is because it's one of the most high demanding skill in the market right now. I know this skill is very common these days, but guys, the world has changed, the people has changed, the technology has changed, the world has evolved, and so do the business. The way the business operates has completely changed. Every business is doing content creation right now. They have a social media presence. When you look into people right now, most of the people are content creators, including me. Some of them have a presence in Instagram, maybe some of them have a presence in YouTube, but most of the people have a personal brand. Most of the people are creating contents right now because it's actually very much powerful these days, guys. And here is where most of the people get it wrong. Just creating a lot of content, just simply a content doesn't get you paid or doesn't get you successful, guys. Anyone can create a lot of content, but to create a content with quality, you might have heard that in a lot of places. I know that quality always wins over quantity. To create a lot of content, anyone can do that. But to create a content with a high quality, it takes effort. It takes time to write the script. It takes time to plan the things what you are planning to bring in the video. It takes time to edit the video. It takes time to entertain the people. It takes time to make people interested in the video. So creating a high quality content, it's not that much easy, but if you do that, it's worth the effort. Think about the business. The business just doesn't need to create a lot of content. They have to catch people's attention by creating their contents, using their contents. They have to show people what their business are. They have to engage people in their contents, and they have to make people take action, the people who are watching those content. So in order to do that, it shouldn't be just a content. It should be a content with so many ingredients. Some kind of recipe. This is what happens in content creation. So if you can create a content that stands out, tells a story, and drive results, you're already way ahead of the game. So the second skill that we are going to talk about is digital marketing. This is one of the most high demanding skills in the market right now, just like content creation. Out of 8 billion people in the world, over 6.8 billion on the smartphone. That's more than 85% of the global population, right? Guys, when you look around, you can see most of the people are not analyzing the world. Most of the people are spending most of their time on their phone, which also shows you that how much importance digital marketing has in this time. Because see, people are not looking at the billboard right now. People are not listening to the radio. Most of the people are listening to the radio, but not everyone just like how they used to do. And this kind of traditional marketing methods, it doesn't work like how they used to work before, because most of the people are spending their time on the technology, on their phone. People don't like to see what they don't like to see. They look for what they like. Digital marketing helps people to see what they love, whatever they are, depending upon their interest. So here is a tip, guys, which most of the people doesn't talk in their videos. I'm talking about from my own experience because I am a digital marketer. The thing is that when people try to learn digital marketing, they go for everything as first. I have personally done it, honestly, from my life. I tried to learn everything at first. It doesn't work out. You waste a lot of your precious time. Also, it gets you exhausted. Guys, what I'm trying to say is, when you take digital marketing, mainly it can be classified into three. One is SEO, which is search engine optimization, and second one is SMM, which is social media marketing, which is my field. I'm a social media marketer, and right now I run a social media marketing agency. Okay, the third one is Google Ads. You have to choose what you like at the first. It doesn't end here. In digital marketing, you have a lot of opportunities on the way. But what I said right now is three of the things which I personally like in digital marketing. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, if you try to learn how to drive a manual car at first, and then you become a pro in driving a manual car, then you can actually drive any car in the world you want. Whether it's an automatic, I hate automatic, alright, or whether it's a paddle shift, whatever they are, you can drive whatever car you want. So just like that, if you learn something at first, in the case of digital marketing, you can learn whatever you want. Right now I'm learning Google Ads. I mean, I knew Google Ads, but I'm not an expert. But every day I'm spending that much amount of time on Google Ads. So that's what I'm talking about. This is something which most of the people doesn't tell you about. They tell, this is digital marketing, go learn digital marketing, anything you want, and make thousands and thousands of dollars from the next day. It doesn't work out, guys. Honestly saying, it takes time. I mean, you have to understand how these things work. You have to understand the algorithm. You have a lot of things to learn on your journey. And when you do that, 6 months, guys, complete focus on 6 months. From my words, I'm saying, trust me, in 6 months or maybe 3 to 4 months, depending upon how passionate you are, depending upon how hungry you are, how much you want that, it totally depends upon your mindset. And when you focus on that, you can start a high amount of income, but not on the next day, guys. Please don't let people fool you. It's not gonna happen on the next day. Alright. So if you want to be successful in a digital marketing, the better you help other business grow, the more successful you will become in digital marketing. Now let's come to the third skill, which is actually one of my favorite one, that is sales. So if a business wants to survive, then they need profit. And in order for the profit to happen, they need sales. No sales, no profit. No profit, no business. It's very much simple. The kind of sales what I'm talking about is, most of the people think that people standing in a store or people standing in maybe a supermarket are salespeople. No, I'm not talking about a person who's simply standing in a store and help you to take these things about, hey, you want this, this is the rate for this thing, this costs this much amount of money. No, that's not the person I'm talking about. That's not a salesman or a saleswoman. Really, the sales is about selling the result, not the product. Selling the emotion. A salesman or a saleswoman or a salesperson makes you buy things without even you knowing it. They ask a lot of questions. It's a different kind of skill. It's a different kind of emotion. When you look into the business, sales are actually the backbone of a business. I mean, I love marketing. Also, at the same time, I study sales. Because with marketing, I can bring people into my business. Grab their attention, bring an interest in them. I can bring people to my business. But in order for them to convert or in order for them to buy something from my business, I need sales. So both of them are very much important. Sales is about communication. Sales is about relationship building. Sales is about problem solving. The better you get at understanding people or what those people actually want, the better you get at sales. So one of the things that I have to tell you guys is that this is a pro tip. Before you are learning this kind of skills, you have to ask yourself some question. At first, is this skill going to remain relevant for the next 5 or 10 years? And secondly, is it something I can see myself growing in long term? Also, one of the things that I have to tell you guys is, while learning this kind of skills, please don't try to learn depending upon the trend. It's a trend. It changes. It's because you're not learning these skills because you have so many time to spend. You're free. You have nothing to do. It's not like that. You, me, we know that what's the situation. You have to pay the rent. You have to buy something to your family. You have to take care of your home. So the time that you're investing, it's very, very much important. Each and every minute, guys. So make it something like it's worth the effort. So coming to the fourth skill, which is copywriting. So if you want, you can add this in the digital marketing section. But the reason I decided to talk about this separately, because this thing has got a separate fan base, because it is related to sales. Copywriting is very much different from other types of writing, especially content writing. Content writing is about educating people. It's about spreading information, like you might have seen that in blogs, but copywriting, it's different. It's, as I have said before, it's connected to sales. It's about people reading that and they need to take action from that. We will talk about that, but I personally like it. It's something, it's very, very much, it's so much powerful, more than you think. That's what I said. It has got a separate fan base. So when it comes to copywriting, there are actually different types of copywriting, like sales copywriting, ad copy for social media, and more. It actually depends upon the platform or the purpose. But here is the thing. Copywriting actually requires a bit more effort when compared to other types of writing, because in the end, you have to convert that person, you have to bring that person to whatever platform or whatever their requirements are, maybe to the website, anywhere, depends upon the business. There are lots and lots of people who make thousands and thousands of dollars just by doing copywriting. You can be successful in the copywriting field, and I personally like this thing. I personally like this skill, copywriting. A good copy helps them sell their products or services, and that makes it one of the highest paying skills you can ever have. And coming to the fifth one, which is, very much common, but very much effective also at the same time. But there is a way to make it more effective. I will explain to you why this skill has still very much importance in today's life. The skill we are talking about is video editing. Yeah, guys, as I have said before, this is a digitalized era. Businesses are trying to showcase their product or services or whatever they got through social media platforms, or people with multiple business. Maybe they have a YouTube channel. So they will not be having that much amount of time even to spend on their multiple business. Also, they will not be having any time to sit and edit the video. So definitely people like that will be looking for a video editor. And as I have said before, they will not be needing just a normal kind of video editor. Just a person who can create a high quality content which makes the video very much interesting, which helps them to sell their services or something through that video. So that requires a good amount of skill. Anyone can edit a video. But in order to do a good amount of video editing, you need a kind of skill. Also at the same time, this requires a lot of patience. Sometimes you have to sit hours and hours in front of screen. It's gonna take a lot amount of time. And not everyone likes to sit in front of screen and edit for hours and hours. Yeah, personally me. I love video editing, but I don't like to sit on that every day because I could use that time on my business or somewhere else. So definitely I will be looking for a video editor. So just like that, there are people out there who are definitely looking for video editors, and depending upon the skill, depending upon how much experience you have, depending upon how much impact you can create with that video, you can earn a good amount of money. I know what you might be thinking right now. There are lots and lots of platforms or softwares or plugins that are available which makes video editing very much easy nowadays, like anyone can do it. Alright, fine. But the reality is that a quality editing still requires a skill, creativity and time. Anyone can cut and merge clips, but not everyone can create engaging, professional quality videos that stand out. Video editing is not about putting together a few clips. It's about storytelling. It's about making content visually appealing and emotionally engaging. So it grabs attention, holds it, and drives action. And that needs a special kind of skill. And guys, nowadays, short form content is the king. So business like e-commerce, people doing e-commerce and all are creating short form contents, and they are posting it on TikTok, YouTube Short, Instagram and all. So in order to create a good video within that much amount of time, which engages the people, which grab the people's attention, which makes them take the action, a good video editor with a good particular kind of skills is very much required. If you personally love video editing and you're ready to work on this, then this is a very much good choice for you. So as I have said before, I will be sharing you some of the channels where you can learn this kind of skills for free. So before that, there is one more quick tip, which is no matter whatever you learn, whatever field you are, whatever industry you are, try to upgrade yourself every day. Try to learn new things on your skill which helps to grow your skill every day. Guys, what I'm talking about is, you guys might have heard that AI is gonna come, AI is gonna change people's life, AI is gonna do the jobs what most of the peoples are doing, kind of things like that. The reality you have to understand is that the AI is not the one who's gonna replace people's jobs. The person who knows how to use AI is the one who's going to replace people's jobs. While learning this kind of things, try to upgrade yourself, try to learn AI with it, which helps you in many kind of situation in your career life. And secondly, guys, what I have to tell you is that from my personal experience, you can learn anything in the world for free right now. Most of the things, if not anything, most of the things you can learn for free. In the YouTube, maybe in the online course platforms, education and kind of things, or these kind of things what I'm talking about can be learned free nowadays. But if you can, try to find a mentor because in the beginning you make a lot of mistakes, guys, and if you have a mentor, they can help you avoiding to make lot of mistakes that is actually not necessary. I mean, I'm also a person who make mistakes and I learn from it. You will be already making a lot of mistakes in your life by going through a path. But I mean, you can avoid some common mistakes what people make if you have a mentor, because they have already gone through that path. Trying to choose not any kind of mentor, a mentor in the field where you want to be successful. All right, choose a mentor on the field where you want to be successful, and they know the things which you don't, and they have already gone through that path. So maybe like you can ask some of the common things. You can ask them, hey, how does it work? And they will help you because they have already gone to that situation, which helps you to save a lot of your time. I mean, if you are struggling with money, if you are in a situation where you don't have any money to pay your rent, time is very much important. You can save a lot of your time and get successful, or start making money as fast as you can, not from the very next day, but if you have a mentor, it's very good in that case. So please try to keep that in mind, and I will be showing you some of the places where you can learn these kind of skills for free.